What up to my peoples and welcome to Retro Crunch. We have a ton of retro pop culture news to get through, so let's get started. Blockbuster is back. All right, sorta. But there is a Blockbuster TV show that's going to be coming out on November 3rd. And I'm excited for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is I love Blockbuster. If you spent your formidable years going to the video rental store on the weekend to rent like movies with the family or going out on a date night, you know just how important Blockbuster was to the 80s and 90s generations, and even the 2000s, I guess. Those memories are gonna be really hard to replicate, but having a new TV show that's coming out called Blockbuster that's all about Blockbuster, that's not so bad. But what I'm excited about with this Blockbuster show coming out is getting to reminisce about a video store that played a huge part of my childhood. And for this occasion, I hope the guys at Blockbuster are watching. I have a quick list of 5 things that I'm really hoping that they do an episode on. Number 1, the joy of getting your first Blockbuster card. I don't know how important it was to you, but for me, I loved it and I still have my card today. Number 2, seeing a video that you really want to rent and finding out that that copy was just rented or it's no longer there. Number 3, seeing old friends or maybe even an ex-girlfriend at the store. That was embarrassing. And then getting shammed while not rewinding the videotape. Man, doesn't really happen these days, but they could do an episode on that. Then spending hours looking through the movies and just reading the covers. There are a ton of different things that they could do a show on for this new Blockbuster TV show. This show is going to be coming out on November 3rd, so whatever it is, we're not going to have to wait too long. And just so you know, the series is going to be about the employees that work at the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, which is the actual location for the real last Blockbuster that's in existence. I have no idea how well this show is going to do, but I'm definitely going to be watching it. But let me know what you guys think about this show and what kind of episode would you like to see them make? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, time to move on to our next story. So apparently we are getting a spinoff of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's going to be called Sam and Victor's Day Off. How original, right? Anyway, this movie is going to focus on the 2 valet drivers that steal Cameron's dad's car. I have just one question. Why? Of all of the things that they could do a spinoff of, they chose these guys. And it's not even going to be the original actors for this role, so that confuses me even more. If anything, we should get a sequel movie about Ferris Bueller's kids skipping school and Ferris trying to catch him in the act or something. So let me know what you guys think about this. For me, it doesn't really seem like a great idea, but I do hope that Paramount proves me wrong, because I'm going to watch it anyway. And then we got some reboot news, so hold on tight. There's a modern day remake of The Breakfast Club called The Class that's going to be coming out in US theaters and streaming on demand on September 9th. Now, this is not really a remake. It's more of a copycat movie, but it has the same premise, basically. What is interesting, though, is that Anthony Michael Hall, who was in the original Breakfast Club, he's going to be in this movie along with the 80s pop singer Debbie Gibson. Now, there is a trailer that's already out for it. I'll link to down below if you want to check it out and let me know what you think. Then the one story that I'm most anxious for this year is A Christmas Story Christmas, which is a sequel to the original A Christmas Story. And this new story is going to be taking place in the 1970s. We're going to get to see the adult Ralphie take his family to his childhood home on Cleveland Street to deliver his kids a magical Christmas like the one that he had growing up. Ralphie will reconnect with his childhood friends. He's going to reconcile the passing of his old man and sow the seeds for the origins of the beloved holiday classic. I love the timing of the sequel, and it's going to be really cool to see some of the kids all grown up and see what they're doing nowadays in this movie. It's going to be released on November 17th on HBO Max if you're looking forward to this movie. And I'm really glad it's coming out before Christmas, which is really cool. Oh, and according to comicbook.com, Beverly Hills Cop 4 is going to be shooting really soon. That's going to be cool. I'm a huge fan of Eddie Murphy movies, and as long as this is going to be better than the third one, I think we're going to be all right. And moving on to some other news, there is a Killer Clowns from Outer Space video game that's coming out. It's got some really good 80s vibe to it, and the graphics, they don't look too bad either. If you're interested, I'll link to it down below. And then real quick, all right, this is going to be fun. All right, guys, open a new browser window, and then go to Google and type Friends Ross in the search bar. And then whenever you click on it, over to the right, you're going to see a couch. Click on it 4 times. You'll thank me later. Then finally, if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff from back in the day, I'll see you in the next video. I'll catch you on the flip side. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.